welcome to Super Smash Bros. League. I'm Snuffy Sam, and I'm joined today by...
Mario.
And yeah, we had an interesting week last week. Two teams moved on, while four teams moved on, while another four teams moved into the losers bracket. We got Team Villains and Beast Battalion that managed to skip.
And then we also have
week 3. We have Third Wheels and Retro that made it to this week. They're going to be facing the top 2 teams in the league, which is a little scary.
Oh yeah, no, the right now we're seeing what it's potentially going to be a tough losers bracket, because of these 4 teams, 2 of them are going to be eliminated. That is for sure. But when they drop down, they either may be getting into some rematches right away, or into some tough matches.
Yeah, because looking at I believe, like, say, I don't believe it's possible to have any rematches for the
Not right
playoffs.
away, at least.
Yeah, not right away. Not until at least week 4, I believe. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. This is our first losers bracket week, which means teams could definitely be dropped out. That would be really rough to basically lose like 2 weeks of testing and not even make it, and not even win a single match in the playoffs. But that's how it goes sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be a tough time, and honestly, just because you're in the losers bracket does not mean that you're not going to win the whole thing, though. Because I think we've had a couple seasons where someone from losers bracket won it all.
Yeah. But I guess let's just get into the matches.
And
match 1. This is not correct. It is Team Excalibur versus Third Wheels.
I was gonna say, I was fighting Pintsize again.
You already did that. Well, right after we said that there would be no rematches for a few weeks. But yes, both of these teams. Excalibur was the top team in the league, of course, 7-4 with 50 KOs. Third Wheels had a really rough season, 4-7 with 44 KOs.
Well, it wasn't that it was a rough season. We found our good map, and then once you figure out what your good map is, everyone will want to keep you off of it.
Yes, thankfully next season we are introducing a new boost that just turns off other people messing with your map.
Thank you.
So, it's expensive, but
Fun fact about this matchup, by the way. Some of my hardest hitting members are actually on Excalibur now. Cloud and Sephiroth.
That's true. Both of them are former Third Wheels members, and I think Sora was an Excalibur member for like a day before he was traded or something.
It was either him or Mystic, I believe. It was a 3-way trade that eventually ended with me getting Sora.
There's no way Mystic picked up Sora when they had Kazuya round 1.
True. It must have been him then. It must have been Excalibur. But let's see who made the better trade, though, because I gave them Sephiroth for Sora, so...
Yeah, let's just get into our first matchup, which is going to be Ike versus Sora.
I was kind of hoping that they were going to put Sephiroth first, because honestly, it would have been a really classic, like, we traded for each other. Let's see who was the better choice.
And it would have been a canon fight. But, it's an interesting matchup. What builds are they running?
Let me take a quick look. They are, let's see, Ike is running the Demon style Halberd and Gulligan, while Sora is running the Forgetful style Roxas.
So both have been very solid characters for their respective teams. Ike has done 1.3 KOs with 132 average damage. Sora has been 1.0 KOs with 124 average damage, so Sora is slightly worse in both categories, but still very solid. I could see either one taking this.
Sora, Yeah, and Sora has been relegated as the closer of most games, and some of the games didn't even reach Sora. So
Yep. But I guess let's just get into it. Ike versus Sora. So we are going to be on Excalibur's home map for this, and they decided to go with Pirate Ship.
ooh, okay, small stage, not much for Sora's jumping around shenanigans. So let's see if that works against or for Ike. Because I know, if anything, this is a good map for Ike because there's no big recoveries that he needs to do with his sort of bad recovery.
Well, you do need to recover a little bit, because otherwise you'd get hit by the ship.
Very true. But there's no, like, if they launch you far, you're not out of it because you can float back with the water. Ooh, but
Ooh.
it does look like an even game so far.
Yeah, it's pretty
Ooh,
close to even.
I can't remember.
getting
Does
nice
Sora
back
have a
point.
counter?
Yeah, he has a counter. It's weird because when you activate it, it disables the other opponent's attack. So I guess it stops you from. I guess it stops you from being hit through like with a multi-hit or something. I'm not sure what the purpose of that is because I feel like most counters stop the other person's attack by virtue of hitting them. But I guess
Sora
it stops you
tried.
from these points.
So, like I just said, with the stage being what it is, that would have killed most characters. But since there's water, Ike was able to recover.
Yeah, and this is going to
So-
be very tough. Sora needs to get a kill soon, but he's not a very good. He's not a very strong killing character. He can push. He can drag Ike off the top, perhaps, but I'm not sure he can.
Yeah.
Kill outright. At least
He
not
does
without-
have a good smash attack.
Oh,
and it does.
there we go.
Oh, he loves killing without recovery for some reason.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Ike didn't lose his final smash meter. Sora killed him a second too soon.
So, I think Ike is definitely gonna get his smash attack for his final smash first. But if he does it at this low percentage, I don't think it's gonna kill.
No, but
Wait,
it's going to do decent
it depends
damage
if
to
he
Sora.
hits the top.
No, his for some reason Ike's is like designed to avoid the top platform on most stages, and I don't get it. But I guess
probably
to
some-
stop from really cheese early kills.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Anyway, Sora has taken the lead surprisingly.
Yeah, but the thing about Ike that's always scary is it takes about 2 to 3
There
hits
we
to
go.
catch up like that.
Yeah.
Like that. He's slow, but he hits like a truck, which I guess does correlate with his game if you ever played his game.
Yeah. I mean, he also has sort of range in Fire Emblem, which they didn't really give him in Smash Brothers. He has like a projectile.
Oh!
But there you go.
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
I was about to say, imagine they gave this man a projectile, which maybe would have worked out in his favor against Sora right here.
Yeah, I mean, an incredible first match from Sora. Very close most of the way through, but Sora managing to take it out with a couple up Bs.
It almost looked like Ike had Sora's number because at the very beginning, Ike was just dominating over Sora, but Sora was able to make that recovery comeback.
And yeah, very, very solid first match. Third wheels are up 1-0. It's a nice place to be.
Oh yeah. But now we got match 2, which is...
Match 2, we are going to Mario Circuit, and it is going to be Cloud versus Joker. What are they running? So what builds are they running?
They are running... I had it just up. There it is. Big B style Gold Mario versus Boulder Dragon, Ender Dragon. Ooh.
Boulder Dragon and Ender Dragon, you say?
Sorry, Boulder style Ender Dragon.
Yeah, but
Bit of a counter build for 5, actually.
yeah, it's kind of hard for Ender Dragon to deal with Gold Mario characters sometimes because they don't really care about the Ender Dragon. They can just
Hit through it.
hit through it or run away from it. Effectively, they don't get trapped in it. So it'll be interesting to see If Cloud can do that against Joker, or if Joker can overcome that matchup weakness. Ready to get into it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, let's get into it. Let's see if the counter builds work.
All right, Cloud versus Joker, and we are going to be on Third Wheel's home map, which is Mario Circuit.
3, 2, 1, go!
It always looks so weird when they first start off as like, I'm so chill. Wait, my mouth's on fire! Ah!
Yeah, it is strange how the effects don't start until the clock hits go. That's true for the handicap things too, where like they seem fine, and then as soon as the text go appears on screen, they suddenly take 30 damage.
Yeah. So right now it's
Wow, that was
Joker
13 damage with Ender Dragon. That is not very good.
Joker tried his best to try to avoid it, but I mean to try to hit him with it, but he just ignored it. Like if this was a character that wasn't on Gold Mario,
Oh, that is rough.
I will say he is a former Third Wheels member for a reason.
Yeah, and what's tough is that you lose Ender Dragon for the rest of the match. You don't get it back in your second stock.
Yeah, it was a consideration to just remove it and just go for a offensive build, but I wasn't sure because.
Ooh, oh my goodness!
Ooh.
Hitting him straight into the ceiling, dealing basically 50 damage, I think, and then killing him there.
Yeah, no, this is Gold Mario is a hard build for Joker to fight. Because he does a lot, he moves fast, but Gold Mario just says, I can ignore all this.
Yeah, like, Joker is a very good combo character, and it's hard to get combos when their opponent has Gold Mario.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, he really likes doing these things like drag down up airs and stuff, but he just doesn't have access to that.
I'm sad to say this may be a 2-stock for Cloud.
Yeah, it might be. Though Joker has his final smash almost ready. If he can get Cloud up to around 100%, he could auto kill with it.
That is true, but looking at the stock after, though, doesn't look like he's going to be surviving for much longer afterwards. Unless he's able to somehow jip Cloud.
Oh? No. Misses it.
Just out of reach. He's normally good on that, too. Okay. He's trying, like he's honestly trying, like he's trying his smash attacks that have killed so many other characters.
But Cloud just has his number, and I think Cloud just has to get one good smash attack against Joker, and it'll be it. Especially since Cloud has his final smash at the ready.
Yep, which I think he's gonna activate now.
No, doesn't want to. Oh, here we go. And that's gonna kill.
Oh, this version.
Wow, this looks weird on this stage.
Not gonna lie, it would have been hilarious if they'd taken them both out with, for some reason, to the center.
Yeah, and that is a dominant 2-stock from Cloud. It is an even game, 1-1.
Yeah, like we were saying at the beginning, Ender Dragon tends to be out-countered by either Polar Bear or Gold Mario. So Gold Mario more because I feel like if you could just stand in front of them with a Polar Bear, it does a lot more than against
Yeah, I mean, it's harder to run away with Polar Bear, is the thing. But now we are going back to Excalibur's home map, which is, of course, a pirate ship. And we are going to be having Sephiroth versus Bayonetta. What are they running?
Let's see. Sephiroth is running Meloetta Shedinja with a strategist style, and Bayonetta, Halberd, Majora's Mask, Demon style. Gonna be a tough match for both of them.
Yeah, how does Bayonetta normally do against healers? Because some characters do just get absolutely trashed by healers.
Bayonetta is actually good against healers because Bayonetta is a burst damage character. So when she does damage, she does about 20 to 30 per swing. And against healers, they're mostly good against people who chip damage against them, you know.
Right.
Do multi-hits and chip damage. So this actually may be Sephiroth's counter, actually.
Okay, well, let's get into it. So of course Sephiroth is both of these characters are going to start out with a handicap. Sephiroth thanks to Shedinja and Bayonetta thanks to Majora's Mask. Wow,
what is happening right there?
just sliding. Just having a nice slide.
So one thing that I also take into account, they're both lightweights as well. So they're both going to be taking quite a bit of damage actually from certain attacks.
Well, I mean, lightweights don't take more damage; they just get killed.
I mean, not light, they tend to get launched farther.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, I mean,
no, Bayonetta!
Oh, wow, she made it back. Okay.
Okay,
Bayonetta
I
is
was
a
about
bit
to-
heavier than Sephiroth, I believe. So that's worth keeping in mind, though. She hasn't dealt much damage so far.
no, she's been having trouble hitting him. I think it's because the platforms are keeping. Sephiroth knows how to use these platforms to stay away.
Mm-hmm.
Bit of the counterplay right there, but not damaging though. Ooh. So Bayonetta needs to hit Sephiroth hard right now.
Yeah, for sure. And, oh, there we go. The Octoslash taking out Bayonetta. That is going to be rough. Sephiroth does not have much damage on the board. He's basically sustained no permanent damage since he came in with 30.
Yeah.
And another Octoslash. Oh, why did you drop shield, Bayonetta?
That wouldn't a shield break would have been better than
Oh my
that.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
And
wow.
I think Bayonetta just did not know how to function on that stage for some reason.
Yeah, Sephiroth completely destroying Bayonetta there. She only dealt 60 damage to him, and he recovered 57.
There are some characters that just perform better on flatter stages, and there are ones that don't really do well on ones that have more than one platform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that is Excalibur up 2-1, and now we are going to round 4, which is back to Third Wheel's home map, Mario Circuit, and we are having Dark Pit versus Banjo and Kazooie. What are they running?
Banjo and Kazooie are running. Let's see. Big B style Gold Mario. And Dark Pit is running Equipment style Ender Dragon. So again, Ender Dragon versus Gold Mario.
Yeah,
And that's been happening quite a bit.
Yeah, Equipment style Ender Dragon in particular could be very rough because once you lose that Ender Dragon, Equipment style is not a great spirit to have the whole match.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they were hoping that they were going to three-stock, three-person win already, which they almost did.
Yeah, or Dark Pit's a bit of a sacrifice, or they thought he would get a different matchup. I could see Dark Pit matching up well against someone like Sonic, for instance.
Yeah. That is honestly very true.
Yeah, but let's just get into it. Dark Pit versus Banjo and Kazooie. So, looking at their records, Banjo is 0.8 KOs, 123 average damage. Dark Pit is 0.7 KOs, 129 average damage. So they're actually quite close in terms of record.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. How many times has Pit been on closing, or has it just been?
Oh, I don't
or
know.
has it just been?
I have no idea. But he's often in the opener, I think, because that's usually where you want your Ender Dragon user.
Yeah.
And he's only dealt 28 damage to Banjo and Kazooie with that Ender Dragon. That is rough.
It is very rough. Yeah. So right now,
Oh,
Banjo
nice hit against
is
the
using the
ceiling.
stage. Right now. Ooh.
You just gotta be careful
don't-
with this stage. You've gotta be careful.
Have you noticed something about the grenades, by the way? Like,
No?
a lot of characters just tend to hold them until they explode, like both sides. Not just Banjo. So I'm like, I honestly thought Dark Pit was about to just hold onto it and let it explode in his face.
Yeah, I think
Like that!
It's weird how certain characters. Nice start with the walk off. It's weird how certain characters are
Banjo?
like that because like when you give them like items on their build, like when you give them, you know, like a boomerang or a sword or whatever, they just throw it away like it's just garbage. But when it's a bomb, they hold on to it.
Like, is this what I'm supposed to hold? Wait, I was supposed to hold on to the sword, but I threw that already. It's like they get confused, like, what am I supposed to throw and what am I supposed to keep?
Yeah, Dark Pit almost at his final smash. That will do decent damage if he hits with it, but I don't know if he will.
But, oh,
I don't
jeez,
know if
that
he'll get
that
a
enemy.
kill. Wow,
I don't-
some incredible. Excuse me, going a little behind the scenes here.
Banjo, you're not supposed to show what's behind Mario Circuit.
Dark Pit needs to use his final smash. Otherwise,
about to
he's
lose-
not
he
winning
lost
this.
it.
No, there we go. And I think that is it for Dark Pit. I don't think he's winning this.
It's hard. It's sad. It's like both Ender Dragons were faced off against what is essentially their counters.
I would say potentially Sothis is a bigger counter to Ender Dragon because you just completely lose all the progress you made.
You're not wrong, no.
But yeah, that was a solid performance from Banjo, and we are completely even.
Oh yeah.
2 and
But-
2 going into the final match.
What is Robin's on their team? Is he like their top performing?
Robin on their team is they're top performing in damage. They're third highest in KOs.
And for Sonic, he's middle ground, I believe.
Yeah, Sonic. Oh. Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
What are they running, by the way?
They are running. Robin is running tank style Sothis versus Sonic's tank style Miltank and Nico Fire.
So, looking at Sonic is 1.0 KOs, so he's in the top 3 for KOs on third wheels, but only 117 average damage, making him the second lowest for damage, right above Ryu.
Yeah.
But Sothis is an interesting spirit for playoffs because it only activates once, like Ender Dragon. Granted,
But Robin has been known to stick in there, especially with his lifesteal.
that is true. He might not even proc it for his first stock. So
Yeah. If it doesn't proc for the first stock, it stays for the second one, right?
Yep. It stays until you activate it.
Yeah. And they wisely chose a stage that was not going to proc it early like Mario Circuit.
Yeah. So I guess let's just get into it. Robin versus Sonic. This is for the match.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Their old home stage used to be the Fire Emblem one, right? The Castle Siege or something.
I don't believe Excalibur ever ran Castle Siege. Mystic's the one that runs Castle Siege.
Oh right. they
Oh
are.
my goodness! There goes Robin's first stock.
Robin? What the heck just happened?
Robin doesn't like this stage. Robin wanted to keep Moray Towers, and he is protesting, I think. But
Okay.
that might have decided the match. Honestly, that might have.
We
given
can't count it out.
Wheels. You can't count him out because Robin is a very strong character, and Sonic hasn't dealt that much damage to Robin so far on this stock.
I'm wondering if this is just Robin showing off right now.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he is literally buildless right now, right? Because let's say his activates later, right? Then he's got 2 stocks, which is what he would have had normally. So he's basically running. Basically, they just put him in here on tank style and no build.
Yeah.
Okay, and it would have
He
made
doesn't
a
have-
difference.
He isn't grabbing, so he's not healing. Oh shoot, that's also right. Sonic takes extra damage from the water on these stages.
Yes. Sonic is allergic to water.
He can't swim, yeah. Besides Sonic, is it also just Incineroar and Charizard that don't like water?
No, Inkling as well.
Inkling as well, right.
Yeah, because Inklings dissolve in water. Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily a deal breaker because Beast Battalion goes. Beast Battalion picks Tortimer Island for their stage, and they've got 2 characters who both get damaged by water.
Yeah, also, essentially an even game now.
What if Squirtle got healed in water?
That would be too broken, honestly.
But,
There's the Nosferatu healing about, was that 5 or 10?
I wasn't paying attention, but it was probably around 10. It doesn't heal that much when the other person has less damage than you. Oh my goodness, Supersonic saving him from the stage. Robin making it back, but Sonic is gonna KO him, and that is it for Excalibur versus Third Wheels. Third Wheels takes the match and moves on.
Was that was all on Robin too.
Yeah, I mean that was all. The rest of the team did their jobs. Obviously, Dark Pit took a hard loss against Banjo and Kazooie, but like, you know, Ike versus Sora was really close. Cloud and Sephiroth took their wins, and it was down to an even match until Robin kind of got shipped, and then Sonic.
What happened to him? He was just floating in the water as if, what am I supposed to do again? And then gets hit by the ship.
The AI just randomly decides, you know what, I'm done. I don't quite get it either. Maybe they just don't see it, and they run the wrong routine,
no.
like they run the recover low routine, or they think they can go under the stage.
I was just thinking that Robin was the living embodiment of, watch out for that ship! Oh no! He can't hear me! He has his AirPods in!
Yeah, but that is it for Excalibur versus Third Wheels. Third Wheels is going to move on to face Team Villains. Excalibur is going to move on to face whoever wins between Classic Mode Champions and Arsenal.
Oh yeah.
So Excalibur still not out of it. You have the losers bracket, but you know, got to keep some stuff in mind. And on to the next match. And now for match 2, we have the Athletes versus Team Retro. Team Retro had a dominating win last week, going 3-0, but the Athletes are the second highest team in the league, 7-4. Retro were actually the lowest ranked team to make it to playoffs, so
yeah, but
here.
They have a lot to prove, and also that doesn't necessarily mean that's going to decide the match. As we just were witness to, a low-ranking team can upset the game and take it over to what was supposed to be the top-ranking teams. So they can honestly pull this through.
Yep. It would be really interesting to see the 2 lowest teams that made it still in winners bracket after this week. With the 2 top teams down in losers bracket. So that would be a pretty huge upset. But I guess looking at our first matchup, we have Me Gunner versus Samus. What are they running?
Let's see. We have Me Sword Fighter, who has... Oh wait, no, sorry. I spelled the wrong one. Me Gunner, who is running Strategist style, Shine Sprite, Halberd. Against Samus, who has Big B style, Polar Bear, Silver the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
So, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, both of these are fairly defensive characters. Like, Halberd boosts defense by a lot, Big B boosts defense by a lot. Me Gunner is going to be focused more on the zoning aspect, whereas Samus is going to be trying to get in and grab more, I would say.
Honestly, it's gonna be a, ironically, battle of the guns right now.
Yeah. Considering that neither of these teams are the gun team. But
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess let's just get into it. Me Gunner versus Samus.
Now, correct me. What does Shine Sprite do again?
That boosts special moves by 5%. About. The
Oh,
individual
so
special
makes-
move boosts, like Reaper and Repet, which boosts side special, those are the individual ones have bigger boosts, but of course Shine Sprite boosts all of them, which is nice.
Oh, jeez, look at the damage Doom guy has already been able to do. Those
And-
little bombs are doing something.
Yeah, Knee Gunner is so annoying. I honestly really love playing her because you can just like spam the grenade neutral bees, spam the bomb down bees, and you just sort of create a wall of pain in front of you.
You know what's also funny as well? If I remember correctly, Me Gunner was based off of Samus's kit
Yeah,
when
more
they
or
were
less.
making the character.
More or less. I mean, obviously, all these are sort of amalgams of different characters, but with Samus being sort of the first zoner in the game, sort of the prototype for all the other zoners, is what Me Gunner is primarily based off of. And wow, Samus has a lot of damage on her.
Yeah, she's been walking through all that explosions, but that doesn't ignore the damage she takes. And I think she's, for some reason, she's been grabbing his explosive and just walking with it.
I don't think that's a thing. No. And there goes Samus. Me Gunner only at 51%.
Ooh, right now. Also, Samus is trying to grab, but Samus is consistently missing with it right now, too.
Yeah, she has her final smash at the ready. She should probably kill with this if she hits with it. Oh, there we go. I think this will kill. No, it doesn't.
No.
That is rough.
If it was closer to the blast zone, maybe it would have done more of a blowback, but it was not enough to break through the wall.
Yeah, and she has a fully charged up. No, misses it.
I noticed that the AI tries to predict the jump, but never really gets it.
No, and I mean she's doing decently right now, but she needs to get. There we go. She has Me Gunner out of there. Lost half. Took away half of Me Gunner's final smash meter. That is going to help her with this stock, but she's already at 60 damage.
66 now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Samus is not going to win this. Like, it's going to take a miracle right now for Samus right now. Right now,
She just hasn't done anything on this stock to Me Gunner.
she has been out-projectiled, I think.
And Me Gunner is almost at her final smash again. Assuming she doesn't kill Samus before she gets it.
Yeah, I would say Samus's best shot if she wants to win this right now. Deal a little bit more damage and maybe start smash attacking at the blast zone.
No.
Never mind.
There goes Samus, and that is a dominant early win for the athletes.
Yep.
That is going to be tough for Retro to compete with. Me Gunner is not, I believe, usually one of athletes' stronger members. She's the second highest in damage and the highest in KOs, so I guess that is fair. I guess it is fair that she did so well. She is arguably the strongest member on athletes. But now we are going over to Retro's home map, which is Hyrule Castle, and we are going to be having Me Sword Fighter versus Simon. What are they running?
All right, let me take a look. Me Sword Fighter is running Big B style Roxas versus Simon's tank style Gold Mario. So, heavy damage versus the tank. Gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I think it depends on if Me Sword Fighter wants to get in. Because obviously Me Sword Fighter does have a couple projectiles. If he spams those from a range, then Simon might have a bit more trouble dealing with them. But honestly, like if Me Sword Fighter tries to approach Simon, then Simon will honestly just like punish Me Sword Fighter for it. We'll whip him. We'll axe him. All these different
We've
things.
seen that happen before.
But I guess let's
So-
just get into it. Me Sword Fighter versus Simon.
Oh yeah.
So Hyrule Castle is what Retro is going with. They switched this for their last few weeks in the main season, and it did pretty well for them.
It seems like it seems that especially characters for Simon, having more space just does better for him.
Yeah. And also it's like less random than a stage like Pirate Ship, where you take a lot of damage, where very often you can get killed by the front of the ship.
Yeah.
Even if it's your own map. Now, Hyrule Castle, for lack of a better word, is a fairly neutral map in the league.
Yeah. But right now, Simon has just been doing damage.
Mm-hmm.
What is...
Yeah,
what did they feed Simon?
that is a good question. And remember, Simon is actually getting buffed after Retro is eliminated. Simon is getting a +1 buff. So I mean, it is worth noting that Mii Sword Fighter is the weakest member of athletes, has the lowest damage and the lowest KOs.
Yeah, but still, it's like Simon has his number right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, Mii Sword Fighter just can't get close to Simon. He needs to spam more of these tornadoes.
Ooh, okay. So, I did also realize that Mii Sword Fighter does have a way of... Never mind.
Final Smash. That is going to deal a decent amount. No, not quite close enough to the edge to KO Simon there.
Because I just realized that if...
Oh? No, Simon can't make it back. Simon loses the first stock. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Hyrule Castle can also be against Simon as well, because not only does he not have the best recovery, but with Polar Bear, your recovery is even slower.
He does not have Polar Bear.
Oh, wait, no, I meant to...
And
oh,
he doesn't have any... I mean, Tank Style does reduce your speed a little bit, but his recovery honestly isn't lowered. That's one of the main reasons they switched him off his old build.
Is this, is this close enough to... Okay, never mind.
No. Did nothing. But
the damage, though.
It's an even match.
Yeah. Mii Sword Fighter brought it back. Wait, what? Mii Sword Fighter, what was that?
This happened last week versus Retro 2, where everyone just jumped off the stage against them.
Hey, did they think there was like some kind of open window that we can't see or something?
That'd be fun if we could go into Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Is someone spreading a rumor in the freaking locker room just before a match and say, hey, you want to know how you can get around your opponent at Hyrule Castle? There's an open window on the 3rd floor. Try it out.
Yeah, but yeah, very good from Simon though. A lot of damage dealt. It was a pretty close match up until the end there, but very solid damage output from Simon overall. And we are going back to Athlete's home map, and we are going to be having Mii Brawler versus Dr. Mario. What are they running?
Let's see. It is Tank Style and Gold Mario for Mii Brawler, and Dr. Mario is running Strategy Style, Halberd, and Majora's Mask.
Mm-hmm.
So, both kind of tanky characters.
Yeah, obviously, I think it's going to be tough because a lot of Dr. Mario's best moves are multi-hits, like his down B. Mii Brawler might fall out of them, which could make it difficult for Dr. Mario to deal damage. That being said, Dr. Mario can kill very early. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes this. Especially with how long he'll be surviving with that Halberd build.
Yeah, that is true. What was Mii Brawler's rankings on this team?
Mii Brawler, tied for second highest KOs, second lowest in terms of damage. So 122 damage, 1.0 KOs. For Retro, Dr. Mario has been 172 damage, 1.2 KO. So Dr. Mario has been a significantly stronger character.
Let's see if that's going to matter today. But honestly, I think this is going to be a good fight for both of them.
Yep. Mii Brawler versus Dr. Mario. So, starting off, Dr. Mario, of course, is going to take that 30 damage. But all of his stats get boosted thanks to Majora's Mask. And yeah, you can see what losing the multi-hits on his down B does to him. And Mii Brawler follows up with grabs. That's what you gotta be careful about.
Yeah. Dr. Mario's taking a significant... Oh, jeez. He's been good with that grab so far.
Yeah, Mii Brawler's side B is extremely strong. Oh, and there we go, a side smash taking out Dr. Mario.
I think I saw Dr. Mario's back break on that one.
Yeah, and wow, he is already above, it's already above Mii Brawler in damage again, and, okay, now they're about even. Nope, it's back above Mii Brawler in damage again, and it's his second stock.
But
yeah, I don't think Dr. Mario's taking this one. We've seen him do crazy stuff before, but I just don't know.
No, it's gonna be the hardest uphill battle for Dr. Mario right now. Not an impossible one, mind you, but a hard one.
I mean, the fact that he's already at 66 damage.
This would be good if this was first stock, but the fact is that Dr. Mario's already on his second one is not a good sign.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think Mii Brawler. Oh no, doesn't get him through the wall. Yeah, Mii Brawler just needs a couple more grabs, and he's got Dr. Mario up to around kill percent.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's such a devastating move. Dr. Mario has his final smash, which should kill. Probably.
I don't know if it kills on this stage actually.
Yeah, it might just not kill. But let's see.
Oh, he's gonna use it anyway.
Kill, no, and that is rough because he doesn't get rid of the final smash meter on Mii Brawler. So if Mii Brawler uses the final smash, it's over.
Yeah, that's the issue with Dr. Mario's on this stage, or Mario in general, because they bring you along. They don't slam your smash attack you.
But Mii Brawler wastes his final smash. And there goes Mii Brawler. It is, even in stocks, Dr. Mario already has 131 damage on him, so I don't know. But, yeah.
Yeah, that was not... Sorry, Dr. Mario, but this patience wasn't yours.
Okay. And... yeah, honestly, in terms of the damage dealt, wasn't that different?
No, especially towards the end right there.
Yeah, but Dr. Mario was just too little, too late.
Yep. Those side attack, suplexes. I can't even talk. Those suplexes are devastating.
But now we have Mega Man versus Pit. What are they running?
Let's see. Mega Man is running Boulder Style Might and Polar Bear versus Pit, who's running Forgetful Style Geese Howard.
Yeah, I'm not so sure that Pit can win this match. I think, like, his Geese Howard is very good, and it activates every stock, which is nice. But I just don't know if he can get those early kills on Mega Man, who's going to be so tanky. Has Boulder Style and Polar Bear. Granted, Might is going to decrease Mega Man's weight by a lot, so that might affect things.
Yeah. Though the one thing I am worried about, they're going back to Hyrule Castle, right? If it's too long of a stage for Pit to get that early kill.
He hasn't had too much issue with that in the past, as they've moved to Hyrule Castle. It looked like it was going to be an issue, but he seems to be fine on this stage, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Mega Man versus Pit. I will say Mega Man is 1 average KO, 180 average damage, highest average damage on athletes, whereas for Retro, Pit 1.3 KOs per match, 94 average damage. Their second lowest average damage, but he has their highest KO count.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, I thought Mega Man was gonna hit with that spark up right there. Ooh.
Yeah.
So right now we're
Pit
just seeing Mega
a lot
Man.
of damage. Yeah, Mega Man is just destroying. Pit has his final smash almost at the ready. I don't think it's gonna kill at 18 damage.
Yeah, he needs to do more. He's gonna use it now,
Mm-hmm.
which I guess is just gonna add the damage. I guess.
It's gonna add some damage, and he's going to get a second use of it, assuming he hits with it. There we go. He's going to get a second use of it fairly soon, thanks to Geese Howard's lingering effects.
So I would do some damage right now, Pit, if you can.
Yeah,
If you want to have a
do
chance.
as much damage as possible. But no, he just wasn't
Ooh.
able to get that much damage. He'll have his second final smash soon, but but Mega Man's only at 35, which is not what Pit needs.
Is he huddling at that corner during this final
He's
smash?
just walking into the corner. I mean, why not, right? It's not going to do anything.
Yeah, I guess that is like a little safe zone for characters right there.
Yeah, that is really rough. I think this is it for Team Retro. I think that's a wrap on their match. I mean, we've seen characters who are really ahead in damage get KO'd first, especially on this stage. But I don't. Oh no, that was that was Mega Man's kill. And yeah, this is going to be very difficult for Pit to bring back. He has Mega Man up to around kill percent if he can pull Mega Man off stage. Mega Man's just been so destructive this match.
Oh, jeez.
And Mega Man has his final smash at the ready. I don't think this will do much to Pit, but it will add... Oh, no.
He missed with it, but I don't even think he needs it, to be honest. Not with the damage he's outputting right now.
Nah, he really doesn't. I mean, Mega Man has never really needed his final smash, to being honest.
It's just pretty to see. So what is like their proper scores right now? Like, what are they ranked on their teams? Because I know Mega Man is not the top.
like I said, Mega Man is their top damage dealer, though he's sort of middle of the road for KOs. And Pit is their top KO character, though he's in their bottom 2 for damage.
Ooh.
So, Pit has his final smash authority. This will kill. He'll get a kill. There we go.
There we go.
But I
don't know
don't think he's gonna get a second kill. Wow, and he's already at 80. He's already at over 100%.
Yeah, no. You were right at the beginning of this prediction. It's like the Mega Man just seemed to have his number. Is he just taunting him?
Just dash dancing at the ledge. For a
Wait.
certain definition of dash dancing. Oh my goodness, Mega Man can't make it back! And that is going. We are going to a game 5.
That has happened twice.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult stage to recover from, and you just need to push someone slightly far enough off stage where they can't recover. So that was very good on Pit, taking what looked like a certain loss into a win. And Retro is still in this. We are going to round 5, which is going to be back at King of Fighters Stadium, and it is going to be Terry versus Pac-Man.
Yeah, Terry versus Pac-Man. Let's see. Terry, who is running the Forgetful style Shedinja Meloetta, versus Pac-Man, who's running Boulder style Sothis. So, both healers. Both healers.
Both healers,
But-
though, in different ways.
Yeah.
I
Jeez, this is-
think there's a question of how good Pac-Man's burst damage is. because I feel like he has had struggles with dealing damage in the past.
Yeah.
Like, yes, he'll have 3 full stocks, but I just don't
And
know if he'll have the burst damage to cut through Terry's healing.
Yeah, and sometimes even having that technical extra stock doesn't always guarantee that they'll start doing better, because I've seen plenty of games where they proc Sothis, but then they get comboed and seem to almost go back to exactly where they were.
Yeah. And Pac-Man is a character who does benefit a lot from offstage stuff, because his recovery is really good and he can push people out very well. But this stage, King of Fighters Stadium, is not a stage you can push people off of. You have to kill them legit. So, I mean, we'll see, right? Terry versus Pac-Man.
Yeah.
So, we are starting. Neither has dealt too much damage to either side.
Yeah, I don't know, I was about to say Terry's actually lower than what he started with, but then Pac-Man got him a few hits in.
Yeah.
One thing I'm also curious about. So Pac-Man, you know his final smash, right? The one where he just covers the whole stage with it.
Yeah.
It's actually also a multi-hit, and I know that does quite a bit of damage as well. So I'm wondering if that's going to come into play or not.
Yeah, I think it depends on where he uses it, because if he's at the top of the screen, then he can really struggle to get multiple hits in with his final smash. He always struggles to get multiple hits in with his final smash, if we're being honest, but with this stage, which is a bit more of a fishbowl, he might have an easier time of it, and he might be able to kill Terry even from around 50.
Yeah. Ooh, so Terry's obviously has the advantage right now.
Yeah,
but there goes Sothis.
Yeah, Pac-Man has his Sothis activated. He just needs to capitalize on it. Get rid of Terry while he's in the lead.
Another thing that Pac-Man also has to deal with. So even though they're both close range fighters, Terry does have some range capabilities.
Well, I mean, Terry has one projectile, but Pac-Man has his items. You know, he's got his bonus fruit. He's got his hydrant, both of which can be very decent range tools.
Yeah, I can agree on that. Oh wait, there it goes.
He just needs a few more hits. There we go. I think no, he doesn't.
He survived. You must have touched the blast. You must have been close to the blast zone based on how high you went, but that was not enough.
Yeah, I think that might be it. I don't know if Pac-Man can recover from this, unfortunately.
Well, there's still a 2 stocks thing for Pac-Man.
Yeah, but I mean, with Terry almost at his final smash, and Pac-Man still not able to get that good burst kill.
I thought he dodged it.
Yeah, it looked like he did, but there he goes. And yeah, like Terry's gonna keep healing, and yeah, Pac-Man will probably get this kill, but that Terry will go back down to 30 damage, and Pac-Man won't have enough time to build up his final smash meter.
Yeah, so this might be the end of the Pac-Man right here. Especially if he keeps taking damage like this.
Yeah, like sitting in shield isn't gonna help Pac-Man. You need to hit him. You need to hit him with your attacks. Have you heard of these things called attacks?
Yeah. To be fair, he is trying to smash attack him at the wall, but Jerry has just been... He's just been jumping.
Did you call him Jerry?
No, Terry.
Like the mouse?
No, I called him Terry. I called him Terry. Look, I don't need him to know if I accidentally called him that or not. He's a big man. He'll find me in the locker room later.
Yeah, but Terry has his go meter. That will probably kill Pac-Man if he hits with it. So
like
Pac-Man
that
has to avoid. Yeah, Pac-Man has to avoid it, but he doesn't have the luxury of keeping at a distance from Terry.
I think what he needs is to throw the key, because the key does have a pretty good spike damage.
Yes, the key has some good kill power. Yeah, like the fact that Pac-Man's back air, even at 100, doesn't kill. He just doesn't have the damage needed to deal with Terry.
I think honestly we can say it's the stage on this one for Pac-Man because Pac-Man, he loves to bounce around, as you can see.
Oh,
But
that
on
is
this kind of
rough. I don't even think he's gonna get this kill. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. So he does get a kill with his final smash, but man, I don't think he's going to live long enough to deal another kill to Terry.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Terry has his number right here.
Granted, Terry was only able to kill with his... No, there we go. And well, with a 3-2 win, Athletes takes it over Team Retro.
A good fight from them, though. Good fight.
Yeah, Retro was able to keep it up. They did a very good job staying in this. But man, like... You know, Pac-Man dealt 221 damage, Terry recovered 141 damage. He just wasn't able to damage him fast enough. And yeah, I think that is it's not terrible for Team Retro. You're still going into losers bracket, so you still have another chance. And Athletes are going to be moving on, and I think was it Beast Battalion? I think Beast Battalion is going to be pretty scared to face Athletes after what they showed here today.
Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be a tough fight for whoever has to fight them next.
But on to the next match. So for match 3, we have Team Mystic versus Team Pintsize. Both of these teams lost last week, obviously. Mystic honestly looked really rough, besides Kazuya, obviously. Hero did pretty well. You know, but man, it is hard when so much of your team is struggling. Meanwhile, Pintsize, honestly, similar issue. They got eliminated before they could before that we could see Olimar or oh yeah, they got 3-0'd, didn't they?
No. I my third wheels faced them last week and they got to the 5.
No, they definitely didn't get to the 5 because we didn't see Villager.
Right, we didn't see Villager, but they got up to the 4. I believe.
Yeah, they got 4. So now we've got Villager up front, so it'll be interesting to see if he helps his team out here. Yeah.
Yeah. It's also smart to mix up your lineup because you don't want to keep the same lineup every week, or else people will be able to predict you.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to remember that this is your tournament life on the line, right? If you lose here, you get eliminated, and that is that is fairly anticlimactic end to your season, honestly.
Yeah. This is where things get scary, honestly, for teams.
Yeah. But I guess let's just get into this first matchup, which is Ness versus Villager. What are they running?
Ness is running the Big B style, Errol and Psyduck. That's how you say her name, right? Link's sister?
Yeah, Errol, I would say.
Okay. And Villager's running Brick Wall style, Meloetta, Shedinja.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Both of these characters have been struggling, despite having really strong performances in previous seasons. Ness has been 0.5 KOs, 91 average damage. Villager has been 0.7 KOs, 86 average damage. So Ness has been a bit higher damage. Villager's been a bit higher KOs, but otherwise, both of these have been really tough characters to get working for both of these teams. So I think neither of these teams are banking on the characters winning, I'm guessing, but they'll be very happy if their character wins.
Yeah. Honestly, if I remember correctly, Villager's one of their scary ones, correct?
I did just say that Villager was their worst in terms of... Villager was one of their worst in terms of average damage. He has 0.7 KOs, 86 average damage.
Yeah, but no, I'm trying to remember. Was that due to them needing to sacrifice his build, or was that just poor luck?
No, he just sucks. He just sucks. He's bad now. Well, like they've run him on they ran him on his old build. They ran him on new builds. He hasn't been working.
Ugh, that's not fun for them. But I guess we're gonna see if he can match up against Lucas at the least.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well, no, this is Ness,
could.
but yes.
Sorry, Ness. But we have seen characters perform differently from the main season to stock battles.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen them act differently, so maybe maybe Villager is good on stocks and not on 5-man mode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I guess let's just get into it. Ness versus Villager. And so we are starting off. We are starting off on Castle Siege Battlefield Forum, which is Mystic's home map. And Villager obviously starting with 30 damage thanks to Shedinja. I'm not gonna lie, this will probably be a slow one, because I don't think either of these characters are too great at dealing burst damage. Especially since Brick Wall style halves the damage you deal. Oh, well, it might not be a slow one.
What the heck was that?
I mean, that is one thing with Ness's recovery. It is very exploitable. Lucas does quite a bit better, because with Lucas you can his PK Thunder is a multi-hit, and so it goes through people, so you can't body block it as easily. But with Ness, you can body block the projectile, and you can body block the PK Thunder too, which is where he flies at you, and either one will just kill him. So it's a very exploitable recovery. Or Villager could have just stolen the PK Thunder, you know?
Yeah. If I remember, wait, is that thing able to be pocketed actually?
Yes, yes. Not the PK Thunder 2, but the PK Thunder 1, yes. Yeah, the projectile can be pocketed.
Yeah, because that seems like a scary thing to have in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Is he? Oh, okay, I thought Ness was gonna try to aerial again and then fail. Because how many would that be today? If characters thinking that they can recover but then fail at it, that'd be the third time today, right?
Thinking? I wouldn't say the characters have messed up their recovery at all. They've just been pushed too far off stage. Simon and me Sword Fighter. Yeah, like me Sword
What
Fighter.
about Robin?
Off stage. Okay, well that was a mess up by the AI, but that's different. That's the ship. The ship does not discriminate. But I wouldn't say anyone actually messed up their recovery today. They were just pushed too far off to recover.
Yeah. Ooh. So right now, Villagers, they're even, but they shouldn't be even, based on the fact like one of them's down a stock.
Right.
If Ness wants to do this though, he needs an early kill or something right here.
I would not call this an early kill at this point. It would be a low percentage kill, but it is not early.
Low percentage kill, yeah. But ooh, is he gonna? No, he missed it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, because if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think that has a nice throwback after getting hit with it.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have killed, I don't think, at 40, but it would have done decent damage and would have knocked him off stage, potentially letting Villager body block him again. Yeah, I think Ness just doesn't have the burst damage to deal with Villager, at least not on this build.
Yeah. What was Ness's main build in the main series?
This build. He was using this build with a Big B style Aerial Psyduck.
Oh, okay. Did they experiment at all with him, or was he just on this?
I think they ran some experimental builds that he was on different build at the beginning of the season, and they changed some stuff. He was at level 8 AI at the beginning of the season, actually. They moved him up,
Oh,
up
is
to
this
level 9. Oh, wow! There we go.
That's
Ness
a kill.
gets a kill.
That
Villager
actually brings-
is still in the lead, but this is actually fairly close to even, all things considered.
Yeah, honestly. It's just a couple of good hits away from each other.
Mhm.
Well, it was.
Yeah, Villager healing below where he started. It's never fun when you just cannot deal the damage that you need. Did he pocket it? No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't pocket it.
I think it just kind of hit the ground and that's why it disappeared.
Yeah. Oh, Ness, I'm
Oh,
sorry. I don't
he
know.
doesn't get the body block. He was trying for it.
He tried for it again, yeah.
But, wow, Villager is at less than 10%. That is rough. I think we've seen it a few times where a character ends the match with 0 damage because they have Meloetta, and they started at 30.
Yeah. Ooh, jeez.
Yeah, I want to say there was an Isabel versus Samus or something where Isabel healed down to 0 from 30 and won the match, but yeah, it's never fun. And Ness off stage again. He's making it back. And he's managed to get Villager up over 10 at least. I don't think Ness is taking this.
I don't think so either. Especially if Villager, if they go up to final smashes again, if Villager gets him with his final smash, at this percentage, that's going to kill.
Yeah, Villager's final smash will kill guaranteed at this percent. It's just a question of. Oh no! Did not get the body block. It's always scary when you're recovering as Ness,
It really is.
especially since Villager honestly could really go off stage and mess with
Take
you
the
with
hit
no
and then
consequence
recover.
to himself.
And even if he wasn't going to be able to get
And
far
we're
enough
at
forward,
0. Wow,
Ness.
that is rough for Ness. Okay, I mean, he's dealt a little bit of damage.
There's final smash. Does he hit with it though?
I don't know if he'll need to. I mean, we'll see. See, this will kill Villager. You know this will kill. And there he goes. And that is it.
Go to my house.
Wow. And there goes Ness. And that was... I mean, it was just sort of a toxic performance from Villager. More than anything.
It really was. Oy, that was...
Ness dealt
Honestly,
234 damage. Villager recovered 219 damage and ended the match at 3%. His peak damage was 75%. Ness couldn't get Villager over 75%.
Well, we know these matches tend to happen once in a while, but it's still a show to watch when they do happen, though.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I think Pintsize, you know, if they're still in this, should or even testing, should try this Villager build again. You know, whether they continue in the playoffs or whether they start testing with him. I'm not sure it will perform as well against a character with better damage output.
Yeah.
But we're moving on to game 2, and that is going to be on regular
Zelda versus Ice.
Yeah, regular Spiel Pillar and Zelda versus the Ice Climbers.
Zelda is running Demon Style Soren and Halberd, while Ice Climbers are running Demon Style Gulligan and Halberd. Now, we know Ice Climbers can start off a little slow, but once they get their combos in, they can be deadly.
Yeah, I mean, they actually have a surprising amount of burst damage with those hammers, especially if both Ice Climbers can hit at once. Meanwhile, Zelda has struggled a bit She's 104 damage, but only 0.9 KOs. Ice Climbers are 1.1 KOs, 168 damage. So Ice Climbers are significantly better.
Yeah, and one thing that Ice Climbers are also good at, if they stay under 100, they'll stay out of range of Zelda's ceiling Final Smash.
Yep. And what's nice is that Zelda's ceiling Final Smash, I believe, can't kill Nana. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Meanwhile, Pintsize, Ice Climbers are definitively their second best characters, so they are going to need a win here. With Mystic, I think they can afford a loss. They would really rather not have a loss. But I think like Hero, maybe, and Kazuya and Corrin could bring it back for them if they really need to.
Yeah. But let's just see if yeah, this is gonna be a deciding game for either side right now. That'll either put the game into like a hard struggle or a decisive win.
Yeah. So let's do it. Zelda versus Ice Climbers. So we're on Spear Pillar, which is Pintsize's home map. They perform very well here, especially Ice Climbers in that cave.
Yep. Oh, okay. So Zelda right now.
Wow,
50
really strong
damage!
50 damage, and Ice Climbers have not gotten touched yet. Maybe Nana has, but
73 on 2% damage.
yeah, Zelda finally connecting with a smash attack that is going to put her on the board a little bit.
But close to 100 damage. Close to 100 damage right now.
Yeah. I honestly think Ice Climbers are probably getting the kill pretty soon.
This is gonna be.
Well,
No, I was
okay,
gonna
Zelda's
say-
actually bringing this back a little bit.
Yeah, she's been separating them a little bit, which is something you can do against Ice Climbers.
Yeah, but one good smash attack from Ice Climbers will take out Zelda right now. Up air is also very strong.
They're trying to grab her. I noticed that.
Yeah. I mean,
don't-
they
do
can't
they?
chain grab anymore. I don't know if you get as much off grabs in this game because Nana doesn't act during grabs. Oh my goodness, Nana is dead, and now it is Sopo.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this could kill Popo. This will.
They need to kill her now.
Wow, and okay, it's an even match, but wow, Zelda took what looked like a hard loss into an even game.
Yeah, and now she's in the lead technically right now.
Yeah, it is very close right now though. Anything can happen.
One thing to watch out for Zelda though, Ice Climbers are about to get their final smash.
Yeah. With their final smash, I think they could potentially get rid of Zelda. And it depends on how much they hit her into it. No, they don't. They didn't really do that much.
Hit twice with it at least.
Yeah.
But she's still high percentage now, so this could still mean bad for Zelda right here if she's not careful. Because I believe their smash attacks can kill around 80.
Potentially.
Definitely now.
Yeah, definitely now. One good smash attack could kill. What's surprising is that how much Ice Climbers have been playing out of the cave. Nobody stepped foot in the cave at all this match.
No, they really haven't. Oh. Every time I see her getting smacked with the hammer, I'm thinking, is that the smash attack? Nope.
No. Oh, and here comes the final smash that is going to suck them off stage. I think Popo can recover from this. Yeah.
If Nana had somehow fallen off, that would have been bad.
Yeah, I mean, it could have messed up the AI a bit. Oh, but there we go. A weak hit of down smash, but still manages to take out Zelda.
Oh yeah, that was honestly really good from Zelda in the terms of making that back. It looked like they had her number right at the beginning, but she had a good recovery, honestly.
Yeah, and She really brought it back. She showed what she was made of, but unfortunately that wasn't enough to take the match. And Pintsize is up 2-0, and we are going to round 3. Round 3 is, of course, back on Castle Siege Battlefield Forum. And it is going to be Kazuya versus Olimar. What are they running?
Kazuya is running the tank style and Sothis, and Olimar Bigby style Gold Mario. So right now they're gonna be dealing with kind of tank versus healing, actually a different style of healing, as you said earlier, but still it's gonna be for Kazuya. This is actually gonna be a tougher match, I think, for Kazuya, because Olimar's Pikmins tend to stick on a character and just deal that chip damage, and I think for Kazuya that might actually be an issue.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Kazuya doesn't mind taking chip damage. He's a heavyweight. He's got Sothis. He just needs to get his powerful combos off. I honestly think the Gold Mario, which basically disables his Electric Wind God Fist, is going to be a much bigger problem for Kazuya. We've seen Kazuya get absolutely trashed by Gold Mario characters because he just doesn't get his combos off.
Yeah, but it could also mean the other way, because Kazuya does have a lot of grabs as well that can stun out of the Gold Mario, so...
Yeah, we will see. Kazuya versus Olimar. Let's see if Mystic can do this. They really, really need this in order to stay in the playoffs, because they do not want to get 3-0'd.
Yep.
And Olimar just sort of spamming electric up airs. And Kazuya starting to take that chip damage, already up at 50%.
Yeah. Although... Ooh, oh, I didn't even notice that Olimar already had the purple one to start off with, actually. Isn't that the one that when you throw it, it does a little bit more damage than the other ones?
Yeah, it does. I think he threw away some other Pikmin earlier in the match and pulled a purple one.
Okay. I swear he just throws Pikmin to his death every time I see him throw one off the edge.
Well, you know, cycling through them, it mixes up your opponents. And having that variety can help versus opponents where, you know, sometimes matches are kind of stagnant, where a matchup just doesn't work out, and having those different properties, being able to change those properties on the fly, can help with that.
And there goes
more balance.
Kazuya's Sothis.
Yeah, he just needs to take out. Alf. He has his boosted down B at the ready. He could also, he also has a 10% boost to all his damage, which I think he's making good use of right now.
How long does this mode of his last, or is it
until he takes a certain amount of damage? It's probably gone right now. No, he's still no. There it is. But yeah, once he takes a certain amount of damage or misses a certain number of down Bs.
Speaking of final smashes, though.
Special down B. Yeah, he has his final smash at the ready. This will kill if he uses it, but he has to choose to use it. There we go. He missed.
Because of Olimar's size, he missed.
Yeah, he was in the air a little bit, so that was kind of the issue. But yes. And wow, Kazuya is at 80%, and he doesn't have his Sothis anymore, so his next stock will just be a stock. So he needs to get as much extra credit onto Olimar as he can.
So right now, Olimar, you don't want to be taking any damage right now, any significant at least, because you still have another stock of Kazuya to go through.
Yeah.
So right now, Alf is fighting the uphill battle right now, I have to say.
Yeah, although, remember, Kazuya doesn't have Sothis on his next stock, so whatever he, why does he have a reflector? Why does he have the best reflector in the game?
Because
one of his tilts.
Because they wanted to make a broken fighting character in Smash, which was supposed to be a party game.
Yeah, but yeah, honestly, Kazuya might get the 2-stock here.
Yeah, not without Alf trying at the least.
Very good hit with the down B. And yeah, he's already got Alf up to 110%. I think Alf should be able to kill with the final smash if he doesn't do so soon. Okay, here we go. So now it is even. Alf is almost at his final smash. But Kazuya has done really good damage to Alf. His stuns still won't work because those just never work against your Mario characters. But his regular attacks will work. Alf doesn't hit with
There's
the
still
bomb.
stages. With those platforms, I mean. With those platforms in a way. It's hard to hit Kazuya with this ship.
Yeah. Oh, another reason why Pintsize kind of likes matches with flat tops. And okay, so don't jump into the air when you use it this time. Just don't jump into the air. There we go. And that is going to kill, and Mystic is still in this. And that is honestly really huge for Mystic, taking out Pintsize's best member.
Yeah.
Olimar. So that might be what turns the tides of the match for them.
Yeah. Though I will say good on Alf for the fight he was able to put up. Honestly, he basically almost 3-stocked against Kazuya, so really good on him. Honestly.
Yeah, but on to the next round, which is going to be back on Spear Pillar, and it is going to be Hero versus Kirby. What are they running?
Hero is running. Sorry, it's lagging a little bit. Here it is. Hero's running Strategy Style, Majora's Mask, Azura versus Kirby, Boulder Style, Majora's Mask, Great Fairy.
Yeah, Kirby has been a struggle. Kirby has been a struggle for Team Pintsize. He's done 103 average damage, which is alright, but he only has 0.3 KOs, which is honestly abysmal.
Yeah, but he's not the lowest at the least, right?
No, the lowest on their team is Pikachu with 64 average damage.
Oh no,
and
like
0.3 KOs.
Oh no, I was saying for in terms of like overall KOs for the league.
Overall KOs for the league is 0, which Shulk, who is on Mystic and is benched to speak for good reason, and Pyra and Mythra have. But Hero is 0.8 KOs, 94 average damage, so lower than Kirby in damage a little bit, but much higher in KOs. I think Hero is a character who tends to do better in playoffs. So I think we might see a Hero win here and go to a game 5, but we'll see how it goes. Ready to get into it?
Oh yeah.
All right, so here we go. Back to Spear Pillar.
I think one of the reasons why Hero does better on these stages, is these matches, is because he's more liberal with his spells. I think.
Yeah, he likes to, because when you die, you recharge all your mana, of course. So he's more willing to waste mana, I think, when he has a 2-stock format, and he's more willing to use dangerous stuff, more willing to use stuff like Kamikaze, which he's only ever used in playoffs.
Speaking of, though, 82% on Kirby already.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean, Kirby started with 30.
He started at 30, but he got hit 3 times by Hero's smash attacks.
No, Hero did not use smash attacks.
I mean, not smash attacks, but he used some of his spells and got him up quickly.
Yeah, and now Hero
I think
has
it was
an oomph ready.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got bounce ready. That's going to stop Kirby's one projectile.
That he needs to eat something for.
No, his up B does a projectile.
Oh,
Remember?
right.
Final
That's
cutter.
2 of them then.
Sure.
Ooh, okay. So Kirby brought it back a little bit. Oh,
Yeah, and
There
there's
goes
the Great
this-
Fairy. Unfortunately, Great Fairy, like so, this is only once per match, so it's not that helpful.
Where are you going, Kirby?
I mean, going into the cave isn't a bad idea for Kirby, because it helps. Oh my goodness, that's a critical hit, and he survived thanks to the cave, and that is why going into the cave is a good idea for Kirby.
It looks like he was about to do Magic Blast, but it looks like Hero's cycling right now. He is cycling through his spells like, what can kill, what can kill, what can kill.
Yeah, and Kirby has his final smash at the ready, which will kill Hero if it connects. Oh, here we go, but they're in the cave, and they're facing the wrong direction. Honestly, Hero might be able to bounce off. No, he dies anyway.
He could not tech any of that.
Yes, but his mana is full, and he's got his final smash meter. If he connects with it, this will kill. He just needs to hit with it. Just needs to hit with it. Okay, Oomph is good too. That'll boost. Oh, there we go, but dodges. So that is actually going to be rough. I think Kirby might take this.
Honestly, yeah. Especially if Hero can't get rid of Kirby right now. There's also the chance that he can keep building up his final smash and go for another final smash kill.
Yeah, but obviously remember that Kirby will be down, at 30% when he comes back in after he dies. But like the fact that Hero's already above 80, already above 90.
About to be 100,
Hocus! And it was just another move. And
It would've been-
misses with
I'm
the
not go-
fireball. That would have killed.
Not gonna lie, it would have been kind of funny if he just blew himself up with the Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, or got any of the unique effects like the giant. That would have been fun.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so right now, Kirby is. What did they give Kirby?
I don't know. He hasn't been that great this season. But all of a sudden,
would not-
he's amazing.
Yeah, you would not believe our words on that, based on his performance right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is that, like, with the boulder style, he's really fast on the ground, which means he's able to approach Hero very well, pressure him down, stop him from picking spells. And
Ooh.
there goes Hero with a 2-stock. Kirby wins this for Pintsize.
Congratulations, Pintsize, and congratulations, Kirby, on that performance.
Wow, that was insane. And wow, I mean, like, okay, Mystic unfortunately was eliminated. I mean, it's not that surprising that they did poorly in the playoffs format, considering Kazuya was literally their only character with over 1.0 KOs. But it is a little disappointing that they weren't able to bring this to a match 5.
Yeah, but sometimes it can be like that. But I wouldn't take these losses to heart. I would honestly use these as examples and use the time you have now to soup up your team for next season, honestly. Maybe
Yeah.
look at what worked and what didn't work.
Look at what worked, what didn't work. See if there's anyone you can pick up, potentially. Who can they pick up? That's on the list right now. They've got. Let me check. We've got Daisy that they can pick up, although Super Bashes can probably get her first. They've got Rosalina they can get back, and that's it. But you know, maybe one of them will be able to get that 1.0 KO average that you really need, because obviously
Honestly,
Shulk isn't cutting it, Ness isn't cutting it, Hero's honestly not cutting it.
if they don't pick up Daisy, Daisy might be a good shout for you guys.
Yeah. If Super Bash Sisters doesn't pick up Daisy and any of the other teams in line don't pick up Daisy, then who's in line? Okay, there's Retro. Retro's not picking up Daisy, and yeah, so it's just them. So if Super Bash Sister passes over on Daisy, then Mystic will get her for free. So definitely looking into her. And potentially other characters that the teams below you can drop. You could pick up, maybe negotiate some trades.
Starting next season there will be loans as well.
There will be loans as well, yeah. So if you you've got a decent bit of cash. Excalibur is top of the league. They've got the least cash, so you could potentially loan for Shulk, give them a lot of coins to spend on their stage boosts.
Oh yeah, but
there's
a lot to look at. But I think you were gonna say something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that's it for Mystic season. On to the next match. And for our final match of the week, we have Classic Mode Champions versus Team Arsenal. Classic Mode Champions, you know, that they did better. They did decently last week. They had a strong start, but kind of fell off towards the end, I believe. Arsenal got 3-0'd by Retro, so they really struggled last week. And honestly, I'm not sure they'll do much better this week because I'm pretty sure they didn't adjust anything, and they still have K-Roll at the back of their lineup. So
Yeah.
we'll see if they perform better. In terms of the main season, both of these teams were around the same record. Classic Mode Champions were 6-5. Arsenal was 5-6.
Yeah, so honestly, very even teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just gonna matter on the matchups right now.
Yep. And looking at our first matchup, we have Captain Falcon versus Duck Hunt. What are they running?
Captain Falcon is running Forgetful style Gold Mario, and Duck Hunt is running the strategist style Halberd and Victini.
Now, I don't think
So-
Duck Hunt is a combo-heavy character. He does sort of get the burst damage with his cannons. I think his smash attacks are all multi-hits, so that could be a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle, but I feel like, actually, in terms of these two, I think they might be good even, honestly.
In terms of their actual stats, Captain Falcon is 1.5 KOs, the highest on Classic Mode Champions, and 120 average damage. Duck Hunt is 0.9 KOs, so less than a KO per match, with 135 average damage. So slightly higher damage, but way worse KOs.
Yeah. I meant more in their fighting styles, though,
Oh.
because... But
Well,
I can also see what you mean by there as well, because...
Duck Hunt is a sort of a trapper type of character, whereas Captain Falcon's definitely a rushdown.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I think this is going to be an interesting match, honestly. We may see an upset on either side.
Yeah. So, Captain Falcon versus Duck Hunt.
We're going to be starting off on Hyrule Castle, I believe, right?
Yep, starting off on Hyrule Castle, which is Classic Mode Champion's home map. It might be difficult for Duck Hunt to handle this stage because he likes covering a huge amount of area with his projectiles, and I don't know if he was going to be able to cover the whole stage.
Yeah, right now... Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Talk about cartoon violence just being obstructed from us.
Yeah, and Duck Hunt already at 45 damage. Not bad for Captain Falcon, but he obviously isn't... It's not anything that Duck Hunt can't bring back, and there we go.
What hit him for 55 damage?
Side B.
Did those gunners really do that much?
Yeah, just a little bit of frisbee.
Oh, and 93% already.
Yeah, Duck Hunt
But-
has taken what was a strong start for Falcon and turned it into a lead for him.
Yeah, but can Duck Hunt get rid of Falcon before Falcon can make this up? Because as you stated, he doesn't have the best track record when getting the kill, right?
Yeah, Duck Hunt really doesn't have the best track record in getting KOs. Falcon is much more consistent in that regard, and Falcon's almost at his final smash as well, which should kill Duck Hunt soon. Or this could kill, and now he has his final smash for Duck Hunt's next stock.
If I was Duck Hunt, I would stay on that platform as long as I can.
Oh, and there we go. That's going to do decent damage. Not even going to really do anything.
No!
In terms of.
Why'd you hit him?
anything.
Why'd you hit that poor dog with your car, Captain Falcon?
Captain Falcon ran him over with an entire car going thousands of miles per hour, and he dealt 7 damage. I mean, Duck Hunt has Halberd, but still. And misses at the final smash. That is rough. I think that is going to make it very hard for him to take out Captain Falcon.
Yeah, he needs to hit with that can right there.
There we go. Finally takes out Falcon, and it's more or less an even game.
I don't know if that was by accident or if that was on purpose. If it was on purpose, good on Duck Hunt. Oh, jeez. But Captain Falcon's getting his revenge right now, though.
It looked like he was about to try and edgeguard him, but he decided against it.
Yeah, hopefully they ignore the rumor that there's a secret entrance on the 3rd floor of the castle.
Yeah, you definitely want to ignore that. And nobody who's been saying it is reputable. Certainly not if they're me. And Falcon with just one can. Wow, I mean, it just goes to show how powerful Duck Hunt's burst damage is.
It really is, and as we saw with the can earlier, that thing can kill. That can's explosion.
But Falcon has his final smash at the ready. If he gets a final smash, then that will kill. Assuming he can use it. Assuming he chooses to use it. Because it's... You gonna use it, Falcon? You gonna use your final smash? I think he's gonna waste it. Yeah, it's gone.
I don't think he had a good opportunity to.
Yeah, but still, the fact that he wasted it like that is going to be hard for... it's gonna make it hard for him to get a KO against Duck Hunt. Granted, especially with Duck Hunt almost at his own final smash.
Yep.
Oh, never mind.
Oh,
nice forward
air.
Nice neutral air. Takes out Duck Hunt.
Really good match between those two, actually. Really good.
Yeah, and wow, that was a surprisingly close match. Falcon takes the win, honestly doing exactly what their stats described. Duck Hunt dealing more damage, Falcon getting more KOs.
Yeah, if Duck Hunt was just able to survive long enough for his final smash, that would have netted him the win, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, and that is going to be our first win for Classic World Champions, and we're moving into round 2. Round 2, we are going to be going to Arsenal's home map, which is Midgar, and it is going to be Sheik versus Diddy Kong. What are they running?
Sheik versus Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is running... let me see... Load. There we go. Sheik is running tank-style Geese Howard, while Diddy Kong is running boulder-style Geese Howard, actually. 2 Geese Howard users.
Yeah, that is, it's very interesting. Sheik is sort of, Diddy Kong's is obviously a better final smash. It's like the stage clearing one that almost always gets a KO, but Sheik is surprisingly accurate with her final smash, so I wouldn't be surprised if she gets a KO on Diddy Kong with it.
We did see Sheik basically win a game because they were able to just take it with the final smash. So I'm wondering if they're banking on that right now.
Yeah, but let's just get into it. Sheik versus Diddy Kong.
So what are their rankings in terms of like placements on their team?
So in terms of placements on their team, Diddy Kong is actually one of the lowest members of Arsenal. Only 0.9 KOs and 70 average damage, which is their lowest average damage, but not their lowest KO count. And
yeah,
Sheik is 1.2 KOs, so second highest KOs, but 92 average damage. So both of these characters have very low damage output, but pretty, not terrible. Oh, bumped my switch.
Ooh.
Bump the capture.
All good. We didn't miss much, right? Oh, except for the 42% damage that we seem to see now.
Yep. Wow, a pretty decent start from Diddy Kong. The question is, like, here's what I'm thinking. I think it depends who gets to 80 first, and it depends what the other person is at. Okay. Well, that is going to make it difficult for Sheik to get a win here.
Yep, that it honestly is, especially with, as he said, Diddy Kong's. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
do anything.
She didn't even use her Geese Howard there. No, doesn't get the kill. Diddy Kong's gonna recover, and now Diddy Kong is gonna have his Geese Howard on deck soon.
Hey, this is not good for Sheik right now. I think we're about to see a 1-1 situation, aren't we?
We probably are, yeah. We'll see what Diddy Kong does when he gets his final smash, but
it's really hard for Diddy Kong to miss his final smash.
No,
though.
he's not going to miss. The question is if he's going to kill. Because we've
Yeah.
definitely seen it not kill before. Granted, Sheik isn't exactly a heavy character.
No, I think it might be even lower than what you said with 80. I think around 60 could kill.
Well,
Especially at
80,
this-
80 is when Geese Howard activates, is what I was saying.
Oh,
But that kills? Yeah, that kills, and Diddy Kong gets a 2-stock on Sheik.
yeah. I guess Diddy Kong knew more than just to rely on his final smash. He was able to play the get you off the stage game.
Yeah, and that's what won it for him. Just having one, like being so behind in the final Smash game was so rough for Sheik.
Yeah, it honestly was.
But I guess on to round 3, which is going to be back on Classic of Champions home map, and it is going to be Link versus Zero Suit Samus. What are they running?
Link is running strategist style Halberd Gulligan, while Zero Suit Samus is running tank style Ender Dragon. So this could be a good thing for Samus, because I don't think Link has anything to fight the Ender Dragon. So if the only way Link's gonna avoid massive damage against the Ender Dragon is just to play the away game.
Yeah. But honestly, I think he can outlast it, and I think he can. Once that Ender Dragon is gone, I think Link has the advantage.
Yeah. A lot of people are still using Ender Dragon despite that little thing.
Well,
but
you know
what?
it's not a terrible spirit when it works. Granted, I don't think we've actually seen anyone do like the 80 damage that you normally see with Ender Dragon in the playoffs.
No, because they've been facing against the Gold Marios on the other team.
But let's just get into it. Link versus Zero Suit Samus.
Three, two, one, go!
All right, now let's see if Link's playing away actually right now. Only taking not even 2 damage yet, actually. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be in the tent against an Ender Dragon character.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my goodness! What?
He didn't even touch her. That was all on her.
Yeah, that one was all on her. Oh man.
Did she just get excited and try to chase, but then couldn't recover?
I think so. Wow, that is unfortunate.
Oh no, the infamous the sword swipes in the little bunker. I'm sorry to say, I think Zero Suit Samus is done. I think this is gonna be a quick one.
Yeah, you know. Honestly, that's probably not that bad for Arsenal, all things considered. They have a win under their belt, so they're not eliminated here, and they're basically getting rid of Classic Mode Champions' arguable best character.
Yeah. Right now, though, oh god, she is just suffering right now. Link, just end this already.
Hey, he blew himself up. Does that count?
I guess?
That should do it. There we go. She got her final smash, and then she died.
Yeah. Oh, was that her quickest actually today?
That might have been our quickest match. It was 1 minute 25 seconds, so unless we had one that was less than that, unless we had that one that was a minute long, I'm pretty sure that was our fastest match of the day.
Yeah, I think it was our quickest match of the day.
Yeah, not much to say about that. You know, don't jump off the stage, kids.
Ay. I can't even defend that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you know, Arsenal, they got rid of Link, and now Classic Mode Champions doesn't have any more members who are over 1.0 KOs. So this might be what Arsenal needs to win.
Yeah, because next is Yoshi versus King K. Rool. Out of the green guys. Let's.
Fun fact: before the league started, I considered having a team of just reptiles, but I figured that wasn't enough characters, and ultimately we did get that with Beast Battalion.
Fair.
Yeah. But you know, just like
What?
Yoshi, K. Rool,
Charizard?
Pokemon Trainer. I mean, all three Pokemon Trainer reptiles. And
Right.
you know, like Corrin is a dragon.
Right, I
Bowser
forgot
Jr. So
Quite a few more people than I thought, actually.
yeah, but regardless, they exist entirely within Beast Battalion. And what are Yoshi and K. Rool running?
Yoshi is running Big B style, Twin Tail, Rock Mario, Happy Salesman. And K. Rool is running Forgetful style, Meloetta, Shedinja.
Yeah, so sort of Yoshi has this burst build, whereas K. Rool has this tank build.
Essentially.
Yeah, so we'll see if Yoshi can handle it. K. Rool is obviously the best member of Arsenal in both damage and KOs. Yoshi is significantly lower than K. Rool in both areas, so we'll see how it goes. Yoshi versus K. Rool.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go!
So, starting off, both of them started with 30 damage, of course. Yoshi managing to bring K. Rool up over 30, which is better than some characters can say.
Yeah, at the moment. Though K. Rool is already racking up some good damage against Yoshi as well.
Yoshi just needs to be more aggressive with his aerials. He needs to connect with more down airs. Like, just shred through K. Rool.
He needs to shred through K. Rool, and then he also needs to make sure that he can stay away from K. Rool's final smash when it does happen. Because if I remember, K. Rool's pretty good at connecting with his final smash.
Yeah. It's a very solid final smash. And meanwhile, K. Rool, if he wants Arsenal to stay in this, he needs to do better against Yoshi. Like, they're even, which is tough.
Yep. Oh.
Considering
Okay,
that
that was-
Yoshi normally isn't as good as K. Rool. The fact that they're even right now is something that K. Rool definitely doesn't want.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, those are just dead even.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
Oh!
What, that killed?
I'm just as surprised as you are. How the heck did that kill?
I don't know. But K. Rool needs to get this kill now, or I think that's going to be it for Arsenal.
Don't. If I'm K. Rool, I would not use the final smash to get rid
No,
of
he's
Yoshi
using
unless it's a
I think that might have been a mistake. I don't know.
Because it's gonna kill him. That's for sure.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't think it's gonna help. Yeah. Okay. 60 damage already. This is.
And the fact that Yoshi almost has his final smash, which will probably kill K. Rool if he hits with that.
Yep.
Of course, he has to hit
Especially
with
at 80. If he.
He has to use it, and he has to hit with it. Oh, and K. Rool dodges.
Yeah, I think Yoshi tried to do some predicting, but didn't work out.
Yeah, and K. Rool, you know, not terrible. He's managed to bring Yoshi up to around 60.
About 92%. Ooh, okay.
Ooh,
So
and Yoshi just
tail!
keeps following up with those smash attacks after he gets those egg lays.
which is really solid of him, honestly. But right now, Yoshi needs to kill K. Rool if he wants to secure this right now. Because he's letting that healing stack up right now.
Ooh, and a nice
Yo-
forward smash from K. Rool, taking out Yoshi. And we are at an even game,
Yoshi.
2-2.
Yeah. Yoshi, what were you doing right there? Why did you just flutter jump in front of him like that?
I just don't know. And, wow. I mean, Yoshi was in the lead that whole time, but K. Rool with a very strong forward smash takes out Yoshi. And we are going to round 5. which is going to be back on Classic Mode Champions home map, and it is going to be Mario versus Rob. What are they running?
Say Mario is running Gravity Style, Meloetta, Majora's Mask. Rob is running Big B Style, Gold Mario.
Yeah, it is very interesting. These two. Mario used to be, I think, the best on Classic Mode Champions. Now he's 0.4 KOs with 120 average damage, which really isn't great for KO count. Rob is 1.0 KOs with 121 average damage, so same damage, but Rob is significantly better at KOing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight for Mario, honestly. If they're also on Hyrule Castle, correct?
Yep.
Which is not a good stage for Mario's final smash if it pointed at the wrong direction, but can be good if he's pointed at the right way.
Yeah, whereas we've definitely seen Rob's final smash kill on Hyrule Castle fairly early. So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Mario
Final
versus
match.
Rob.
Final match of today.
Yeah, whoever wins this moves on, and whoever loses this gets eliminated from the playoffs.
Yep. Okay. Right off the bat. Oh god. Rob is just in Mario's face right now.
Yeah, Mario finally getting a little bit of damage on the board, but honestly, it's not that much.
Yeah. Oh jeez.
Rob
I
has
think
a fully
Mario's
charged
expecting
gyro.
Yeah, I think Mario's expecting a little bit of stun to happen when he's fighting those fireballs, but with Gold Mario in effect, ironically enough, he's not getting stunned by them. Well, there goes a full power blast, but missed.
Yes,
Oy.
and I will
What is
say,
the,
Rob hasn't managed to get Mario over 60 yet.
He hasn't, no. Which is good for Mario. But Mario hasn't been able to deal that much damage to Rob either.
Well, he's only managed to get Rob up to 50, which, you know, slowly clawing things back.
He's been avoiding the lasers, which is good.
Yeah, unfortunately, he hasn't been avoiding the robo burners.
He has not, no. He must have third-degree burns at this point.
Oh, I think that kills him? No, he makes it back. Okay.
And gets some extra damage with his recovery. I think Rob has a good recovery. We know that.
Yes.
One of the best in the game. But I think if Mario were to play one of his trump cards, which is the downward smash that people also love using online, I think that might be able to do it. Though I don't know if he's ever performed that as an AI.
I mean, forward aerial?
Forward area.
Yeah, but, surprisingly, Mario has evened this up in damage, and he's almost at his final smash. So, if he uses this in the right location, it could definitely kill Rob.
Yeah, just don't point it in the wrong direction.
I think he's gonna point it in the wrong direction.
Is he gonna use it?
I think not. I think he's gonna waste it, and Rob's gonna get his final smash. And that is not gonna be good for Mario, because that will for sure kill with this percent.
Yeah. The only way Rob can miss is if he fires in one direction and Mario's able to get behind him.
Even then, Rob's actually has these pilot missiles that come in from behind him and do pretty well at catching opponents that are waiting behind. Oh my goodness, he survived. And now it's looking pretty rough for Rob, because I'm not sure Rob is really struggling to get the KOs on Mario.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Because the longer Rob waits, the more Mario's gonna heal.
Right.
Because of his Meloetta. And Rob doesn't want that. Is it gonna? So Mario is
He's
trying
still
to
not
do.
getting any kills.
No, that's the issue with the Mario character is that he doesn't have too many kill moves. So he needs to get.
Well, no,
one
but
of his
what's surprising is Rob, because Rob has plenty of kill moves. He's got some really great smash attacks. And his up air is great. I just don't know what he's doing versus Mario.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that his gold Mario is more or less worn off by now.
Yeah, he's at that percentage where anything starts doing stun again. Ooh, I thought that was gonna kill right there, honestly.
I think part of the issue with Rob is that he likes to give the opponent some space so that he can charge gyro. And so, like, he'll do a combo. He'll take Mario up over 100. He'll do really well, and then he'll just stop attacking Mario so that he can... Oh my goodness! Forward aerial takes out Rob.
What did I say? What did I say?
You said downward smash, I believe.
You know what I meant. But if he can do that again, that would be really good. And Rob just needs to lay into Mario right now, while he still has a high percentage. But Mario is also about to get his final smash again. So is he gonna waste it again? Oh, he's gotten Rob up to 25. Rob, he's sticking around 100% at least.
Yeah, he's sticking around. That's the issue. Rob just isn't hitting him with any kill moves. And when he gets him over 100, Rob just leaves instead of continuing his combos.
That would have been the perfect time for you to final smash there.
Okay, Rob, sure. Sure, buddy. Congrats.
Is he just not gonna use it again?
Nope, did not use it.
Jeez.
And Rob's almost
You know,
at his
maybe-
final smash, which will kill Mario, I think. Okay, just use your final smash, Rob. Just, it doesn't matter, just use it. Just use it, just use it. There we go, that should kill. There we go, just a tiny touch of the final smash KOs Mario, and Mario is still in the lead, but Rob still has this game as a potential win for him.
Yeah. Though, to be fair, Mario's playing this really well right now. And it's like you said, he keeps letting him have the chance to recover.
Right.
Which is not something you should be doing. And now he's up to 60. Jeez. This is just gonna be a war of attrition right now, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, almost certainly.
Oh, jeez. You know, the funny thing is, I think Mario's gonna go through a third final smash by the end of this. And probably not use it again.
Yeah, and wow, Rob is already up at around 75.
At this point, I think I would have preferred Mario just to miss the final smash and attempt to use it instead of just losing it all the time.
Oh, that might be it. No, Mario can make it back from that, thanks to his gravity style.
He tried. Oh, he's trying. Mario's also trying to counter spike him too.
I mean, neither of these characters are having an easy time killing the other with like normal moves. So I get why they both want to get the other off stage. But both of them are just too good at recovering for that to work.
And Rob is currently sitting at 105 right now. He is definitely the one suffering from this exchange right now.
He just keeps spamming forward airs.
He's like, this is the only thing that works.
Yeah, I believe that. No, forward air is hitting him.
Oh, that was a good cave.
Mario's almost at his final smash.
I swear, if it's the third time's the charm rule, I don't know if I should be upset by that.
He was saving it. He only gets lucky with final smash once per match, you know. back air, but still, Mario's only around 50, and he hits with the final smash, drags Rob over to the edge of the stage, but Rob is able to recover from that just fine.
He did do some damage, though. And Rob is going to have his fun. Mario, that's not a good spot to be for his final smash.
Oh my goodness, this might kill. I think this kills. There we go, and Rob takes it in a very close match. Rob takes it, and Classic Mode champions are eliminated from the playoffs.
Honestly, if this was a 5-man team versus, Mario would have had Rob's number really easily. But because this extended out for so long, gave Rob the opportunity to pull this back.
9 minutes. 9 minutes for that one matchup.
You know, this is what we get for talking about how short the other one was. This is what we get.
Mario recovered 306 damage.
And Rob gave 441 damage.
Yeah. But, you know, it wasn't a... It was a very,
It wasn't
very
a bad
solid
match.
And honestly, like, Classic Mode champions, you get to start testing now. I think there are definitely some places you can improve. There are a bunch of characters on your team that were, you know, formerly very consistent, but seem to be struggling to get KOs recently. And I think, you know, trying to fix them up, or you know, potentially, because I think Luigi and Sheik have been using the same builds the whole season, potentially looking into more stuff so that they can work with each other. Could help you. And meanwhile, Pintsize, Arsenal moving on to face Excalibur, and what is that? Pintsize moving on to face Retro. So we'll get to see that next week. And,
Oh yeah, so you definitely don't want to be missing out next week's matches.
That is getting pretty tense. Not too many people can advance from this point.
Yeah.
But that is going to be it for this week. Sorry to the two teams that got eliminated. You get to start testing now. There are some pickups you can make. So you can start looking into those. And that's all for this week. Bye, everyone.
See ya, everyone.